shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, Lightning Bolt, did you come down last night, or you rode down this morning, or how did you, when you come down?
I came down Friday, and Steven fixed my bike for me.
Oh, okay.
And I got some relatives in Clarksdale. I didn't ride them down 61. Well, I didn't do nothing yesterday, though, because it rained all day, and I didn't feel like getting out on it. I knew I had to tackle it today.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I came down Friday afternoon.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
I found out something yesterday.
What'd you find out?
It does not rain around the new Goldwing.
Hey, truck on the side of the road up here. Truck.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the from 2012 to 2017. I didn't say that on the newer Goldwing.
Yeah, my 2015, I probably wouldn't have got wet.
I know the bullet something else, ain't it?
I've been riding gold wings a long time. And my buddies always got wet on the gold wing.
Yeah,
no matter what year it is.
Yeah, I got wet yesterday too.
Well, maybe that's just my goal. Maybe that's just my gold wing.
Maybe so.
Hey, Chris, I forgot to tell you, man. You know, on 20, we might be running some traffic around. What is that?
Talladega.
Talladega. They got their race. They got their race today.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But I hope everybody be in. You know, they normally go early, so they started yesterday. So we should be good.
Shit, they be camped out, don't they?
Yes, sir. They start on Wednesday.
That's a small track, ain't it? It's a real small track.
No.
That's big track. Big
track.
track.
Oh, yeah,
I'm thinking of Bristol.
Yeah. You gonna ride right past it. You hear all that noise over there.
Yep.
Got a big truck coming on your back end there, Bullet, back there.
He comes slinging a lot of water, too.
Like the Redneck Super Bowl.
Well, the good thing about it there, Lightning Bolt, is we know we got a good man from that area who knows how to get us through the traffic.
Oh, yeah.
That's the positive side.
You know, I'm just thankful, man. Y'all can have me a part of y'all group, man. You know, hey, you know, that's why I couldn't miss this last ride. You know, I was making my business.
The old Caliente connection, coast to coast. Old Double D got that old 622 looking good. Hey, Double D.
I spent all day Friday putting them lights on. All right, this big truck pushing a little wind and water off of it.
I'm going to go to the right a little bit, let this old truck on by. This truck coming on over, so if y'all want to. Big truck coming through.
Let them come on by.
Big truck coming through.
Appreciate all this water he kicking up on my windshield.
Big truck coming through.
About to turn the windshield wiper on now.
Yeah, he is kicking a lot of water.
Just messed up the windshield.
Chris, how you liking that new F4 windshield you got on there?
I actually like it. Yep, I really do. Start. Come on now.
Got some wind on it, too.
Why is this thing tripping?
Yeah, we at Myrtle already?
Hey. Not yet. I think I know what the problem is. I think I'm on Google Map and my bike is on Apple Map.
So what you trying to say? It's confused?
Well, it's maybe the operator. Let me find out here in a second.
Let me turn my wipers on. All that rain 10 plus 1 It don't work that well. It work okay, but it don't work that well though. It rain X.
So Google Map.
I like it. I like that Rain X.
Yeah, the +1, that blue.
There we go. I figured out what the problem is.
Well, I'm glad you got it, Chris. Cause you know
Yeah.
that new Gold Wing, man. You know I want to make sure you right.
Yeah, you know, the thing about it, it's a learning curve, man. You know, it's learning all over. Because you got 2 maps on the Apple phone. You got your Google Maps, and I think that's what, like an Apple map there, Pro Warrior, something like that.
It's Google, and it's another one. I can't think of the name, but you can there's several maps you can get, like Waze.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right. You got 2 maps on the bike, right? So when you know, everybody pretty much use Google Maps.
Yeah, that's what I use.
So what happens? This Goldwing tried to go to the, I'm gonna call it Waze or Apple Map or whatever it is. It went to there, so it just showed it like it's on, but not a destination, because the destination was programmed in Google Map and not the other map.
Okay.
So I had to switch the bike over to the through the app. I had to switch it over to Google Map.
Yeah.
Well, look like y'all think you can make one of your default app.
Well, it's whichever one you program into the phone.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the bike tried to go to the other map, which works fine. I mean, you know, it works.
But it didn't have the destination already programmed.
Right. So it just showed it like it was on, but not programmed. So I'm still learning this bike. You know, I've been spending a lot of time fixing the bike, adding on the bike, putting lights on, you know, trying to make the bike better. So far, the 21 is performing good. I'm pulling the Can-Am 622. No problems with the bike. I'm in econ mode. Matter of fact, I may switch it to rain mode. See if we can switch it to rain mode a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like it was getting a little wetter.
Yeah, I just felt it. I felt it. Yeah, I just switched it to rain mode.
We get this left lane.
All right, we're going to take this left lane.
Go ahead and take it.
Yeah, that's all this bike needs. You know, overseas, their bikes have the windshield. Theirs come from the dealer with windshield wipers. In Japan, on the older Gold Wings. I'm not sure about the 21s.
We're coming through the tail end of a storm. It only lasts for a couple minutes.
Oh, yeah? Okay, good deal.
Just enough to get your bike dirty.
Already dirty.
Oh, is it raining? I thought that was just from the road.
Hey, you got the F4 or you got the your stock?
Fine stop.
Oh, okay.
I thought about putting the new F4 on there. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause they charging, what they charging for these windshields? About $400, something like that?
Yeah. It's going to be a minute before I get that. I don't ride enough, I guess, between different bikes. I don't put too many miles on my bike, so.
Right.
Jumper, they're gonna get in this curve. I'm gonna catch up with them. We need to get on past this 18-wheeler.
Hey, man, do what you got to do. Take your time. We don't need you down on the ground around here.
You ain't lying, man.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, there's your Cracker Barrel. Looks like they ain't too busy either. Shit, it must be a shell around the corner.
Across the street.
Right there. Hey, there it is to the right.
I think y'all like them old Cracker Barrels.
I enjoy Cracker Barrel.
I done had enough up this year.
Just space it out, that's all.
Well, the good thing about it, maybe some Cracker Barrel today.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet today, so.
Unless y'all have a better selection.
Cracker Barrel, it don't hurt your feelings, don't do it.
Pass his truck here. You got a big truck on the right. Get past him.
Yeah, he blowing a lot of wind. Coming
Yeah.
up under and over the top.
Get past him. These old tires wear down. If I'm pulling my trailer a lot, I really would prefer to have a car tire on here.
Put on there.
We'll see.
Matter of time.
We'll see.
Hey,
They said Double D is a matter of time. Yeah, go ahead, Bo.
Everybody waiting till you work out the kinks and everything, and that's how you know everybody gonna have a 2020-21.
I say when he get back, he gonna put a car tire on there.
Yeah.
Well,
He'll have one on there before his next long trip.
Well, once it wears out, you know, I may or may not. I got a BT-46 already at the house, and
you got a tire machine. You gonna get bored? You gonna go out and buy a car tire for it? Make a video, put it on there. It's coming.
if I'm doing a lot of trailer pulling, I will have a car tire on here. But we'll see. I mean, you know, I don't know.
Chris, you should put a car tire on there. Yo, 16 gonna get jealous.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, he don't go nowhere without his trailer, so he's trying to talk himself out of it. I already know.
I said you better show your 2015 some love, buy a light bulb or something for it.
Oh, I got some black rotor covers at the house that I bought, and I haven't even had a chance to put them on yet. For the this rain mode it ain't giving you the power. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to go into at least Econ.
Chris said he do show us some love. He still got a place to stay.
There you go. I'm gonna back off a little bit there for a word. Let me let this Econ kick on. Come on now, Econ, kick on. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to kind of back off. Otherwise, it won't be set.
Right.
Because when you put it in rain mode, it cuts the power to the rear wheel. You don't have that.
Yeah.
I said, man, I need some get up and go. It can't be. You know, all that stuff sounds. All that sounds good, but you know, you got to have control over your bike.
If you was cruising, it wouldn't matter so much.
Right. If you're cruising, but if you're on the highway. I'm going to pull over a little bit to the right, let these cars on by. We got some cars coming up the left side. Normally that doesn't even bother me, but, man, I don't know what's going on with me today.
Yeah, we're going to have cars coming up beside us all day, bro.
You ain't lying, Bullet.
Bristol nervous. He going to be calling up bicycles in a minute.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I tell you this, I had doubts about going, but I said, no, let me go ahead and make myself go because I got.
You got to move past the fear.
Well, Dad, now people coming down the ride and meeting up, so I'm like, you know what, you're gonna have to go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I would have been in front of your house with a picket sign.
I just hope you don't get sore or nothing,
No, I'm good on that, Double D. It's just mentally, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's just kind of like it's like replaying a nightmare almost. You know, it's like slow motion. Like rewind, play, rewind, play, rewind, play.
Yeah.
You know, and all of my.
And this just happened yesterday.
Yeah, this was yesterday. And all of my years of driving, I've never had anything like that to happen to me. But that's one of the reasons why I drive the left lane. I do not like riding in the middle lane. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think. Why you riding in the left lane? Because it's safer. That's why.
All right, you ride in the middle, man. You can catch it from both sides.
That's what I'm saying. You ride in the middle, man, you a sandwich. Ride to the right or ride to the left. But on two lane, you don't have a choice. But I prefer to be in the left, preferably. But people always ask me why.
Well, see, that's why I'm different from y'all. I like that middle lane because I got options then. You kind of bind it up on the left and right, but middle lane, I think I got options, and that's just me.
Well, on the right and the left, you got bailouts. You got a bailout.
Right. Well, see, if you're in the middle and you got cars on both sides, you ain't got no option.
Right.
If one, you know what I mean?
But I mean, you can say that about the right or the left. You can have no options on the right or the left, too. It'd be just like riding the middle lane. Because a lot of times you ain't got a shoulder either.
Right. What I'm saying if you have a shoulder.
Yeah.
If you don't have a shoulder, then that kind of it's voided at that point. But
right.
like over there, you at least you got grass in a ditch, which probably would be a bad idea.
But you're gonna end up on your side.
Well, if you don't hit them old wire cables over there,
yeah,
that's worse than going down on the concrete.
Yeah.
So
most definitely.
I need to call.
These shoulders here, the left shoulder is pretty thin.
Right.
Pretty narrow.
And so you got a lot of people riding around here on Maypop tires that's real slick. No insurance. Then they want to have the nerve to go fast and then hydroplane and lose control. Run into you and then they want to flee the scene.
I have hydroplaned in a pickup truck, and it ain't no fun, but
yeah,
it scared the crap out of me. I had to take my underwear.
Man.
You ain't got no control.
You ain't got no control. Double D, you got a HD television on that thing, don't you? There's old lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, what you got, an 08 or 05?
That's an 04.
04?
Yeah, you looking good up there, Chris,
Thank you there.
2021 there.
Appreciate the flowers.
Come get this left lane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, left lane.
Ford is getting ready to build a brand new plant in Tennessee and Kentucky.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just announced that last week.
Yeah.
It's about 70,000 business.
Get on past this truck, y'all.
Yeah, they must be giving them some good tax incentives.
Might have to go up there and get me a job when they start.
Hey, Jason, let's get on past this truck, Jason.
They already asking people to transfer. So I said, man, I'm getting ready to retire. I ain't going down there.
You say you're not going?
Maybe I can get me another retirement plan going.
They're going to have to make it real sweet for me.
At 21, look good.
Thank you there. I appreciate it. Appreciate the flowers.
We taking the right lane?
I just was coming on up, getting a look at old Jason in a little bit.
Man, that bike does look good.
What's that, a little bit?
Hey.
I like them boots you got on.
Oh, thank you.
What about my boots?
Oh, yeah.
They don't look as good as
well,
mine.
the lady has cute boots. Men boots are not cute.
Why his boots can't be
these were cute.
Yeah, his boots are cute too.
Who was that?
All right. I should get a little coming on you.
That's Reese Stagger.
Double D, I'm glad you got in front, man. Them lights so bright, man. You ain't got them on bright, do you, D?
Oh, yeah. In the daytime, I ride with my brights on.
Oh, okay.
Do you see my lights back here, Jason?
Yeah, it look good.
Good deal.
It ain't nowhere near as bright as that other bike, though.
Get another bright. You're talking 60,000 lumens.
Turn your headlights on bright. Let me see what they look like. Oh, yeah, okay, so the bottom lights up. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a way to bypass, because when I turn on my high beams, the fog lights cut off, so I'm sure it's a way to bypass.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure so, because that's the same thing, on these bikes. You got to put that little jumper in so it won't do that. I guess you can do the same thing on that.
Yeah.
But that's a different kind of electrical system, though, too, so I don't know.
Right. So I'm not sure. I said I really wasn't going to worry about it as much. One day I'll cross that bridge.
Yeah.
Man, the Caliente shirts are waterproof. I don't feel no rain on my body.
That's some good shirts now.
It just ain't rain. It just ain't rain hard enough here.
I know it.
You got that moisture. You got that moisture wicking. See, what was that old? breathe.
My top body can get wet, but I hate when my legs get wet.
Yep.
Just whenever you get a chance to get that left lane.
I'm gonna go ahead and take it where you go.
All right.
Wait,
car come
car
on.
on. Yeah. This car on by.
After this great car, you come on.
I'm going to my left. Hey, Prayer Warrior. Prayer Warrior.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, what I did on my bike, I added a second phone and a second headset. You know, a second Cardo.
Yeah.
So I have that second Cardo paired to the bike. So when I plug in my second phone, my Apple CarPlay working. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry.
All right, y'all stay staggered now. Like the boat, y'all stay staggered right there.
Yeah.
Christian giving away his secrets.
Well, I got my other Cena, one of my Cenas in the
but do you have a second phone?
I don't know.
Right. See the way this Gold Wing works, and I'm sure y'all probably heard me talk about it on the video. In order to get your Apple CarPlay to work, you got to pair. You don't necessarily have to pair your phone to the bike, but you have to have your phone plugged into the bike.
Yeah.
And then you have to have your headset paired to the bike.
Right.
So to get the Apple CarPlay to work, you got to turn on your headset. Once it connects to the bike, then you plug in the phone.
Well, I got a couple of extra phones, but I ain't got none with me. So
what can you do with an extra phone paired to an extra headset?
Because you can plug the bike, you can plug the phone into the bike or the bike into the phone, and then you have that hooked up to your bike.
Right.
And then the other headset will be hooked up to the Cardo.
Right. See,
can you hear that other headset though?
Well,
no, you don't need to hear the other headset.
No, you're not going. You only using a headset. Let's take this right lane. See, the thing about it, Double D, like normally, like what we normally would. It's got a car coming on to the ramp to the right. Got a car coming on to the ramp.
All right, we still got the left lane.
So the way it would normally work, Double D, is let's say you buy your Cardo, right, or your Senna or your Cardo. You pair your Senna or your Cardo to your phone. All right. So when you're riding down the road, you know your headset is paired to your phone.
Go ahead and take that left to right lane like the boat. Let the car come over and get that left lane.
All right, let me get on in front of here.
All right, I thought you were just gonna fall in behind him, and then you would have got on. All right, that's all right.
Yeah. So the way it normally works, you take your headset and you pair it to your phone. And if you want to use your Cardo app, you use your Cardo app. So that's normal. But with this new Gold Wing, the bike wants everything to come through it. So you got to pair your headset to the bike.
Right.
And then you got to plug your phone into the bike in order for the Apple CarPlay to work. But once you do that, you're not able to use your Cardo app because you have to turn off your phone setting if you paired your phone to the bike. If you didn't,
you physically have to plug the phone
via
a cord.
Yep. In order for your Apple CarPlay or your Android, what they call it, Android
Auto.
Android Auto. You have to physically plug the phone to the bike to get that to work.
Ah, okay.
So what I did on my bike, I got a second phone, which is plugged into the bike, and I got a second headset, which is paired to the bike, and that allows me to use the Apple CarPlay on my second phone.
Okay.
So on my main phone, it's just paired to my headset like normal.
Your headset, like
right
now, yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if a call comes through on my main phone, I'm still going to get it in my headset.
All right.
Left lane, we'll get that left.
We got a car coming up on the left.
All right, car coming up on the left, Jason.
All right.
So, but with the Gold Wing, it wants to be the hub. It wants to be paired to your phone. It wants to be plugged into your phone. It wants the headset to be paired to the bike. So I guess you could say this Gold Wing is narcissistic. Is that the right term?
Narcissistic. It wants everything to go through it.
Exactly.
Well, they should add that app, the Cena app and the Cardo app, to the CarPlay list and the Android Auto list.
Right.
So you can use it, because you're going to be using it on the bike anyways.
Right. But they don't want you to so like in order for me to use my Cardo app, you got to be doing one or the other. If you're going to use your Cardo app, you can't have your headset plugged to because your headset has to be plugged to your phone in order to use your app. But how can you? But if it's plugged to the bike, it can't be connected to the phone.
All right, Jason, once that car comes past you up there, take the left lane.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably extended that option to Center and Cardo, and they told them, hell nah, we ain't paying for that.
Yeah, I just don't know why. Like in my pickup truck, I don't have to have a headset paired to the truck, and the phone is plugged into the truck for my Apple CarPlay to work. You just plug your phone into the truck, and then the Apple CarPlay works.
Yeah, that's a really bad, in my opinion, a really bad design flaw, or
it's intentional.
You shouldn't have to plug your bike in to get access to Apple CarPlay. It doesn't work that way in cars. So
I've been hearing that some of the newer cars now, they're going to let you Bluetooth your phone in order for Apple CarPlay to work. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, people want their money now, man,
But like I say, with this...
tie in with this, tie in with that.
I'm going to tie in with this 15.
But if they going to tie it with this 15, huh?
Really, though, it got everything I really need on it. I mean, it might not be as electronically sound as the new ones, but, I'm happy with it. I'm satisfied with what I got right here.
Right. It may not be as technologically advanced, but...
Right. Yeah, I make mine work what I got going on. I put a tablet on there. Run everything through this tablet.
Are you running everything through your tablet?
Yeah. My phone is paired, too. It's paired to multiple devices.
Right.
I can listen to my music from the tablet and the GPS and take phone calls on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, all those new bells and whistles, that's all fine and good, but sometimes, man, the old school just works for me.
Yeah. But they don't look at it like that, Bullet. They looking at it like, how can they get more money out of you?
They ain't getting no more out of me, brother.
You and I look at it like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how we looking at it.
Go to the right.
You going to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we look at it like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they look at it like, you know what, how can we get more money out of them? I know what. We'll add a bigger trunk to get more money. Wait a minute, you knew the trunk was small when you made the thing.
And your GMC truck, huh? That tailgate, $7,000 just for a tailgate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. It's all about how can they get more out of you. They want to keep you coming back. Well, we'll add this sensor right here. Oh, we'll add this lift-down tailgate. Oh, we'll add,
a generator. Ford put a generator in the back of that cab.
Yeah. It's like, it's all about getting you to come back. We're going to put the air filter way down in the bottom of the bike. That forces you to come back and let us do it.
Yeah, Double D, my little brother just went and bought one of them $80,000 Fords.
Man, them damn things is ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, I ain't seen it yet, but from the way he telling me everything that thing got on it, I said, I don't give a damn about no $80,000.
Hey, they make them down, man, where the seat lay all the way down like a bed.
Man.
I don't want to sleep without paying off my truck.
Right. I don't think I'm going to need a generator on it either.
Right, I don't need no generator.
Well, the generator is for people to use their truck to as a workstation for when they, like, at work sites and they need a drill or air compressor or something like that. That's what the
Right. Hey, yeah.
They
That's what I'm saying.
make
More power to
generators
them.
for that, though. They make portable generators to do that. So
Well,
put
they
one
do,
in the
but-
truck for $3,000 option for a
I
generator.
mean, I'm just, it's just a convenience, I guess. If you got the money,
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if that's something you want and you need, fine. But I don't need all that. So give me the slim. Give me the short version.
Silver Bullet have one next week.
This shit for show. I think get one. It's all for show. And when the generators start working, you got to take the whole truck in for service.
but I'll tell you guys, I'm gonna keep my 8-track tape player. I don't care what nobody say.
Dang. An 8-track.
But now I ain't that damn old though. Not with no 8-track.
That old Al Green 8-track. I used to play that all the time.
Man, it's a storm in front of us, Jack.
8-track.
We riding through the middle of the storm now, but
Is the storm coming?
it's not so much coming. It's just it's at some point we're gonna run into it. So
I ain't heard the weatherman say nothing, so I don't believe you. When I hear from JD.
You heard from JD, huh?
Yeah, I'm waiting on JD's weather report.
Hey, you can trust the Caliente weatherman.
I ain't seen him in a while.
That he on a hiatus, huh?
I thought he retired.
He on a sabbatical, man.
How's everybody look on fuel?
I got 187 miles.
I'm right above a half.
I'm right above a half.
I got a half. But if you need to stop, we can stop, because that'll give me time to change the battery, so.
I mean, I'm good. I'm just right above half, but I know everybody else pulling trailers, so I just want to check.
Yeah, it's showing me of a range of 115 miles.
Hey Jason, what do you have?
I got just actually I'm just below 3/4 of the tank.
Okay, I'm one notch below that.
That's where I'm at, Jason.
Okay.
I just realized something. Jason don't have his trailer hooked up. I
tried to go back and get it, but they wouldn't wait on me.
Oh no.
No, we packed light today since we weren't going, all the way.
Yeah.
Jason, how far you going?
Just the other side of Birmingham right now, but we'll see what time it is, when we get there. It may go a little further.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to Anderson and cut up 431 and come on around.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now, Bo, you said it's going to be some traffic when we
Talladega.
Talladega. Yeah, it might be like I said, I don't believe so. But I know there's a big race. Today is a race day.
Oh, well, you know what? If it's raining, if it's raining over there, which it looks like, they ain't going to be running.
No.
So people may have left already.
Right.
Well, if it's raining all day, they'll probably delay it. But if it's going to stop long enough for them to run the race, they'll just delay it. They got them. They got the more high-tech blowers, man. Dry that track off.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of rain over there on my radar. But
Is that the name of the city, Talladega? I know that's the name of the race, right?
Yeah, Talladega.
Yeah,
Where's Talladega? They call it Talladega. You say Talladega, they'll correct you real quick. It's Talladega. I'll say Talladega, but they say Talladega.
Yeah,
That must
they
be
say
the people that
Talladega
live
on the
there.
TV.
Yeah, the rest of the country's wrong, but some people live there.
Well, maybe it's just them Southerners down there. They just, their accent is a little off. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What you mean, Southerners?
Well, different parts of the country have different dialects.
I'm just kind of see what that is. Just because y'all from a little north of us now, trying to call us Southerners. We got to try to get that straight.
Get that corrected.
I'm trying to find out where that line crosses up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm just an old country boy from Mississippi.
What part?
Greenville. I did my school in Greenville, but I was born in Vicksburg.
Oh, okay, yeah, you down there in the south.
Yeah, the Delta. The heart of the Delta, king of the catfish, baby.
King of the catfish.
That sounds pretty good, some catfish. Well, we gonna get some good catfish today.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel got some catfish.
Take to the jail station.
Mississippi is the catfish capital, right?
Oh, yeah. That was Belzoni. Belzoni, Mississippi.
Itawamba. Welcome to.
Most of the catfish in the country comes from Mississippi.
Do they have catfish out in L.A.?
Oh, I don't know.
They got catfish farms down here.
Left lane.
Yeah. All right, left lane it is. Hey, JD, my signal's working back here okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, yeah, what about that bike? They got any high mount signals for the new bikes?
No, just like the passengers?
Yeah, anything like that, like you got on your other one,
I don't think
like a
so.
high mount?
Get past this car right here.
You talking on like around the seat?
Yeah.
I don't think they made anything. I got one on my spoiler. Well, not on my spoiler, but on my trunk. They make a trunk light that has a turn signal in it.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
but they don't make it for the 21, but I started to buy it anyway and figure I could probably make it work. Unless it's rigid. Is it rigid or is it soft? If it's soft, I can make it work. If it's rigid, it may not work.
Yeah. If you ever get behind me, you'll see that light that's on my underneath my my luggage rack.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I see it, but yeah, I see the blink on it now too. That's pretty neat. But look like it could be a little brighter. It's just a little dim.
Yeah, it's not as pronounced as it could be, but I guess it does the job, especially at night.
Right, right.